Said he did way too much. Hey y'all, I look a mess, okay? Because just yeah. But hello, y'all. Hey. Since I was up and it was a horrible live on IG, I said I'm gonna come on. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge how I look and my braids or whatever. Um, just so we can chit chat for a little bit because I mean it was a whole vibe that was ruined, and I feel like it deserves conversation tonight about it because I may feel different in the morning. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure other J Birds is up because everybody was up waiting for this thing to go down, and then Teddy fucked it all up for everybody. I'm just I'm just confused. I feel like Teddy Riley is a whole legendary, artist and producer and stuff. And he brought girl 18 knives to one gunfight, and I don't know why. But hello, everybody who popping in. Hey, everybody who popping in. Hey, everybody who is popping in. Okay, no lipstick, no nothing, or whatever. In my Ronald House dress, leave me be. Okay, tattoo showing and everything. But yeah, so a waste of time. The snacks, right? Okay, because my friend had a little drink or whatever. And he like him, and I wasted a whole good ass drink. And then even Ebro from Hot 97 said how he had poured himself a drink and wasted because it was a whole waste of an hour. Okay. I mean, it was terrible. Okay. And I'm like, it deserves a conversation. Okay. Babyface looked unbothered because he knew he was going to win regardless. He came in some little pajamas. He didn't survive the package and everything. He came in, ready to have a good little time. I'm just like, I cannot. Right. Killed my whole vibe. But yeah, D Nice was live too. Um, had us made it was a good drink. Yes. I missed it. You ain't missed nothing. Miss Neil or Miss L Neil. You didn't miss nothing. Baby feel like I'm ahead out. So let me see. I'm at work waiting to get to my life. I didn't. Peg want us to pay for the if look, if Teddy would have asked me to pay a damn penny, nickel, quarter, dime, or whatever, I would have wanted the full. I would have wanted $1,200 back, Teddy, if I would pay anything for that damn live. I just, I just feel like we already quarantined. We already stuck in our houses, can't do too much or whatever. So we have been looking forward to this for at least a good week or two, or at least a good week or two. And, to be on there from the beginning and just to see, because I popped on at exactly 9 o'clock. Okay. And I'm like, why Teddy got on a tracksuit and got a towel around his neck? I say, what is going on here? What is Teddy doing? Like, why he dressed like he finna go have a whole full for his concert? I'm like, did Teddy not watch the other verses that happened before this one? I was so confused. I was so confused because I was like, what? And then I seen all the people, okay, all the people in there. I'm looking like, ain't supposed to be quarantining. They ain't got no gloves, no mask, no nothing. And I'm like, he's in like a performance space, not a studio. And I'm like, I'm just so disappointed. And I feel like Teddy felt like, hold on. I feel like Teddy felt like everybody else was in their studio playing a track. I'm gonna be special. I'm gonna be special, and I'm gonna perform my songs with auto tune, with a band, with a backup dancer, okay, with a Run DMC tracksuit and a Martha Stewart tie around my neck. I'm gonna be special. He was doing too much from the beginning, and I'm just upset. He wasted my time. He ruined the whole night. And he wasn't even quarantining. You out, bruh. And when Babyface said, because they kept trying to blame Babyface, like, oh yeah, Face need to cut his stuff. No, it's not Babyface. It's you, Teddy. It's you. Babyface came by himself in his pajamas after recovering from the package. Girl, I just could not. He was right. He was remixing songs, the whole Verizon commercial. Yeah, Tony Braxton was tweeting and was hilarious. Okay, hilarious because it was some bull crap. Okay, hey ma, I'm just it's just I know I'm so perturbed. I took a nap and everything had me. Look, the minute. They said, hey, we're gonna need about 30 minutes. I'm like, 30, it's 10 o'clock. We've been on here since 9. Y'all took a 20-minute break to not fix nothing. Come back for what? And I felt like Babyface like, come back. I didn't agree to that. Now I didn't say that now. You because he was trying to get Teddy's attention, and Teddy was just on his because I think at that point Teddy was pissed and was trying to talk to her. But the memes, the comments, the tweets. Look, tomorrow I am fully going to the Teddy Riley Babyface hashtag, and I'm reading everything because I want to laugh all day tomorrow. But I just can't. Oh God. Missy Elliott versus Pharrell track matches versus they look. I don't mind waiting because we then seen Babyface came on IG. He posted a video saying, we're gonna postpone, okay, later, okay, because we want to have the great sound, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Babyface knew I'm not coming back tonight, and Teddy he ain't even in the right location to come back and be good tonight. He just is not. And then Swiss Beats and Timberland went live together on IG, and they both said how when they seen what Teddy had, they told Teddy, you doing too much, bro. You got the 14 microphones, 18 people, 3 keyboards, a computer love voice box, okay, a drum set, a backup dancer, okay, all these things that are not needed. All you need is your phone, your computer with your songs, and a speaker. That's it. That's it. Teddy came with everything else except that. I don't think not damn person in Teddy's camp even had a goddamn gone laptop. I'm like, I just could not. It's literally just IG Live. He did not need all that Chanel. Not at Babyface won by default the minute Teddy played the first song, and it had all that echo. Okay, it had all that echo, and then people in the comment section was like, it's an echo, it's echo, it's crappy sound. I'm like, how does Teddy have 18,642 people at his house and no one is reading the comments to see everyone saying the shitty? No one seeing that. I'm like, and the whole time, Faith just like, oh, okay, Teddy, I didn't know you did that song. I'm gonna play this, and just smoothly would play his own thing. I said, girl, and he had a whole DJ. He had a whole DJ play the song. We didn't need no extra at all. Hey Diva, we did not need any of that. I feel like, girl, he ruined it. Who just said that? KYP Fast is one of the comments was the best part. It was because as the live was going, reading the comments was hilarious. But if you go to Twitter, the Twitter comments is even funnier. A lot of the blog sites, I know the Shade Room. My mom put some stuff on the Shade Room. They already have a meme with Teddy Riley with with Michael Jordan face, the Michael Jordan crying face, because he's gonna be crying in the morning. And I just feel like it's just I feel like he ruined the night. It was almost 500,000 people in that room, and then it was just. Oh Lord, I didn't know about it. I jumped on Tony Baker's live and started talking about it. Yeah, everybody named Mama was when I say everyone and their mama was on that live, everyone was on that live. If you think about people in that realm of music and entertainment, DJs and all that stuff, they were all in there because it was going to be an amazing night. I seen Tamar say he didn't ruin the quarantine. He did because he had 18. He had 18 people in there. All of them was just. I'm like, y'all not supposed to be together. He can't be. Maybe he's not in America. Maybe he's in Canada. Okay, he's not here because it was. I'm like, you ruined the whole night. Chanel said he did a whole dance routine. He did a dance routine. His backup man did a whole dance routine. And then when they kind of got the music right, and then they said, okay, well, someone has to hold the phone because the phone can't be sent down. Everyone looked around like, well, who got the phone? All y'all should hold the phone. Take a turn and hold the damn phone. Y'all ain't doing nothing else. Hold the damn phone. Why y'all are there? No one can hold it. And it took them 20 minutes just to be able to add in Babyface. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so disappointed. I feel like we was all just his ego was bruised. It should the reason Teddy Riley ego should be bruised. He had no Teddy Riley is literally a producer. He literally makes music for a living. He's known as making music. And you couldn't get music right on IG for a battle against Babyface and you had a week to practice. Teddy Riley has 18 children, right? Maybe like 6 or 7. But he has enough. We know his daughter, Nia Riley, should know how to work with stuff. Okay. She should know you wouldn't call that damn kid off your house and say, son or daughter, how do I work IG Live? I need you to be here for me on Saturday to at least show me what to do. But no, they had all the old heads and they're trying to figure out, well, how do we have Babyface? I'm just, Teddy Riley is a drama queen. Let's not do this shit again. I would prefer to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. It really, really would have. I didn't get to see it. You didn't miss nothing. The live started at around 9:15, 9:20, or whatever. They only played two songs each. They played two songs each. And the two songs that Teddy Riley played sounded horrible because of the echo. The echo and the reverb. It was like a double. It was bad. It was bad. And then Babyface played his two songs, and his two songs would play perfectly fine. And so it was just bad. It was just so for the it's they would pause and try to fix it, pause and try to fix it, pause and try to fix it, and everyone was commenting saying, "Just unplug your mics. You have too many microphones plugged in. Unplug. You don't need microphones. You need your iPhone, and that's it. That's that's it." I feel like Teddy wasn't listening. I feel like Teddy had an idea what he wanted to do because he wanted it to be a concert. We didn't ask for a concert. No one asked for a concert. All we want is the songs played. Okay, it's real, real easy. It's easy like Sunday morning. Okay, it's just Teddy. What was you doing, brother? I just cannot. Oh my god. It's just stupid. I just found out about an hour ago. It only lasted an hour, and when he they took 20 minutes fixing stuff then came back and said, we're gonna need another 30 minutes to fix it. Come back in 30. I say, who gonna come back in 30 minutes? I don't think Babyface is coming back because Babyface looked over it. I mean, I think he was like, you know what? I don't think we're gonna do this. I think it's team too much. Somebody wanted to pause it. It was dumb. Can we pause it? Can you pause it? No, you can't pause IG Live. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way. It was just Swiss Beats play music from his car. Yes, because when Timbaland and Swiss went live on their after it happened or whatever, and they were both. I like how they both were admitting it was a shit show for one, and that it was because Teddy did too much. One of them said specifically, Babyface came by his own dolo, solo dolo with his music. Teddy came with an entourage, live instruments, multiple microphones, all the auto tune. But he came with all this stuff, and it's just team too much. And I'm just like, poor gay. I just don't. It's just he tried to do a concert. All of us on IG waiting outside the club, figuring out next week because I'm like, what we gonna do? Because I was texting back and forth with my friend or whatever, and then at one point he was like, you know what? Let me know who win. I'm going to bed because it was tired of waiting. I said, my right. I was putting up stuff and left to fully watch it. Charge both my phones. Okay, got my hair plaited up, got my comfy dress on. I cannot Face came along. Teddy had 50 pieces of equipment. He did, and no one knew anything. I think that was the craziest thing is that no one knew how to fix it. I just wonder why did you have those people there? They were not there to help run the live or help. It was just dumb, and it made no sense. And Babyface won by default. Even the two songs, I can't remember the two songs Teddy did. One that I remember from the New Jack City movie. And then I know both Babyface songs, I believe, was the two Bobby Browns? No. It was his song, Day and Night, and then Bobby Brown, oh girl, Don't Be Cruel. I think I had seen the song in my head. It was Don't Be Cruel. It was just like, I just could not. Hey, Sassy Celeste. It was entirely team too much. And I just don't want to ever have them waste my time at all. Uh, Teddy just needs to forfeit and let it go. He really, really do. They should have helped. Yeah, someone should have helped them, and I don't know who at all. I was going 11 minutes in, waiting for them to add Face Alive. That took forever. Face said, let's do this on time. Yeah, he posted his stuff after the fact because I think he knew he wasn't finna go back live for one. I think at that point Teddy probably pissed behind the scenes. And well, you could see he was pissed during the live because I think he couldn't figure things out. But I mean, you Teddy Riley, you a whole producer, you a whole legendary producer. If nothing else, you should know how to get the sound right. Even if it's on IG Live, you should still be aware of how to fix the reverb, fix the echo or something. What happened to social distance? I don't know. Teddy wasn't practicing it. He wasn't practicing it at all. And I don't, it's just he ruined the whole night. He just ruined the whole night. I really think he wanted to do a concert. They were scheduling this mess for the third time. I think the first time Teddy probably said it before he should have said it. I think that was the thing. And so they tried to probably put it together real quick and then they was like, nah, let's do something else. I think it made sense to reschedule it again. However, it's gonna be on Teddy to come back again and be like on the right vibe. Um I rather watch Lil John and T Pain's was the best live to me. I remember when Swiss and Tim did theirs, but I didn't watch it in full. I think, and I remember, excuse me, Jonta and Neo. We know the worst one in my opinion was Dream and Sean Garrett, but I do think the best one was Lil Jon and T Pain because it was fun. They both came the right way. They both came with their music, and I'm just Babyface didn't really didn't want to. I think because Teddy was trying to charge people and have it done on his website versus having it done on IG Live. That was just the business part of it. But I think they forget like when they have these lives, they have these verses, each artist's songs get streamed because people who watching it then start then start streaming the song so that the artists are making money based on that because after each live, I have went to each artist and stream stuff or whatever. Um yeah, T Pain and Lil Jon had fun. And I do think Teddy and Babyface would have had fun talking back and forth, but Teddy was giving out shout outs in the. I'm like, how you doing shout outs already? You ain't did nothing yet, bruh. What's going on? Okay. Teddy has been disqualified due to due to sound. I was pumped for this. For some fact, I didn't catch. Yeah, anybody who did not catch the Lil John and T Pain when you missed out. It was very entertaining. They were funny. The fact that that T Pain kept calling Lil John Jonathan was hilarious. Was hilarious. It was really really good. Um, and even for Lil Jon and T Pain, like they had little extra stuff. Like T Pain had a whole intro for them. Lil Jon had a whole intro, but it made sense. It wasn't like I'm getting a band together to do a concert. And I'm just like, oh, jeez. They started late. Yeah, I think Teddy he just thought too much into it. And I missed it. So I'm hearing about it all right. Yeah, Sassy, you didn't miss nothing, girl. It was just two songs each. That's really it. If you go I'm assuming, oh my God. I think if you go to Teddy Riley's live or his page on IG, um, unless they didn't took it down since then. Well, let me see real quick. Um, they didn't took down everything. Is this it? Let me see. I'm gonna see if it's still there for y'all. Honey, no, it's not. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's gone. I should have recorded it. I didn't record it, but yeah, it's gone already. because it's embarrassing. And I think it's but everybody done seen it. Like everyone has seen exactly what happened. Everyone's seen Teddy doing too much. Everyone's seen Babyface really, and the fact Babyface was just chilling. Like, all right, okay, you got it. Like he was still waiting, but it took Teddy's team too long to even know that it was echoing issues, that it was sound issues. This is crazy. I heard the age thing was technology because I do think I j- I don't know how much they be on IG. And if you not used to, because I kept on saying, is anyone watching the clock? Because IG only allows you to go live for 1 hour, and I'm not. I don't even think that Teddy's team, because it was on Teddy's live. I don't think any of his one on his team was even watching the live clock to see when it's gonna cut off to start over. And it's just no one there seemed familiar with how things run. But both Swiss and Timberland said while it was going on, they kept calling Teddy trying to get things fixed, and just things weren't working out. And it wasn't until they kept seeing the comment section going off, and that's when they finally said, "Okay, well, let's fix it." And they never fixed it. It was just, he came to he brought five knives to one gunfight and lost. Because he brought 18 people to right, and Babyface was recovering from the package. Okay, from the package, and even from the two songs he played, he won, in my opinion. And I don't think, I think Teddy Riley has hits. Teddy Riley is a legend in this game. I'm not gonna take that from that man. He's an absolute legend. The movie New Jack City, I love that soundtrack. New Jack Swing, I love that. Who was a guy, Aaron Hall. I love that time frame. So I feel like Teddy has enough hits to battle Babyface. The difference is Babyface was so calm and cool with it and so mellow with it. And it was just like, Teddy, where you going? What you doing, Teddy? Oh, you doing too much? I was just like, I could not do it. Um, I think someone put, yeah, any IG live you can probably use to catch it on YouTube somewhere. Because I think it makes sense for them to do that. I feel like eventually Versus will probably do their own YouTube channel, and probably after those things go live, they probably post it there. If they smart, they'll do that because it's their music. But I don't know. It's been, yes, he is. These last days I've been looking for you on YouTube. Look, Jennifer said last days I've been looking for you on YouTube. Y'all know I just moved in, so I'm still not even finished unpacking. So I'm trying to, get my bearings together before I do anything on here. Um, but yeah, I feel like, we were waiting for this. Hey, you ruined it for everybody. I was mad. I FaceTime. I'm like, Mom, can you book? So my mom was laughing about it because the memes were just instant. Like it was instant memes available like right after it happened. And I'm mad because everybody was pissed. Tony Braxton had a lot of tweets. Like if y'all go to Twitter, go and read Tony Braxton's tweets. Tony Braxton stuff was funny. Tamar's little video was funny. Charlamagne the Guy had some funny stuff. The Shade Room had some funny stuff. And I'm gonna probably crack some jokes too. But uh, I'm just so mad. I just don't. You have to see fucking I even reply to. I've seen like 18 people post in here that fucking I even did a review. Okay. I'm gonna watch it. Let me do my video first, okay? Before y'all go to fuck uneven page and promote my stuff too, okay? Thank you. Why do y'all do that? I don't like that. Kind of crazy. Anyway, y'all know I love Funky. Um, it's because look, it's all over YouTube, it's all over Twitter, it's all over every social platform because everyone was watching it. But I'm gonna repeat myself while y'all in my comment section telling y'all what fucking I even doing. Go to fucking I even section and say what I'm doing. Send people my way, okay? It's okay. Y'all know that's who I'm. Look, you know what I'm saying? Don't promote people who are bigger than me on my platform. Damn it. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just I'm just outdone. And I wonder if Teddy gonna say something because Babyface said something, Timbaland was B said something and everything, but I ain't seen Timbaland, not Timbaland. I ain't seen Teddy say nothing. Um, D Nice was smart because D Nice was live right before the live, and I'm happy he came right live after it went off and everything. Um, and this I do feel like this will give everyone something to talk about and joke about for a couple of days. Besides, I'm saying, the package. Um, I love you too, Sasha. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. We were. Everyone was talking about this all week. Okay, all week. What we gonna wear, what we gonna do, what drink we gonna have, what snacks we gonna have, and all of that stuff. I even fixed my TV to be to where I can watch on my TV. I still did not, but I'm saying I was prepared to do that, and I felt like it had they continue to go on, I would have put it on my television. But I was like, I don't want to hear the echoing so loud in my house, and I'm just mad. Okay, I'm just mad, and I feel like Teddy Riley owe all of us $10. He got to give everybody $10 because it's his fault that it didn't happen. And I also wonder, like, will he even come back and do it, considering people are kind of blaming and joking about him messing up. I wonder if he will come back and say, you know what, it was my fault. You know what I'm saying? It was my fault. So I apologize, and he'll do it. Or if he just kind of won't do it at all, then it'll kind of just like fall by the wayside, and we won't hear about it again. Um, Teddy was trying to be over the top for no reason, then talking about come back 30 minutes. I'm like, no, no. Had he said that like 20 minutes in, yeah. But you can't be on live for a little over an hour and then say, come back in 30 minutes and we should have it fixed. Y'all don't have it fixed. You're not, because you're in a performance space trying to do a live. And I feel like not only that, there could have been an echo just based on how big the room was. So, yeah, it's just kind of dumb. He needs to redeem himself. He really, 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 really does. If he doesn't, it's going to be even worse for him. I believe that true. I believe that too. More is less sometimes. More is always less, and less is always more. Either way it go, he did too much. He did just. I just. Everyone was prepared but Teddy, and he had longer to prepare because Babyface was sick. He had the most time to prepare. I saw on Twitter that Teddy had a whole camera crew recording the video. You could hear the people there because Teddy posted on his thing that after the IG live, he was going live from his website. So Teddy was trying to, do two and two. He was trying to do everything, and he wasn't prepared. Right, keep it simple, Teddy. It was very cringeworthy. It was cringy because it was like at the first two songs, Teddy didn't even realize that it was bad on his part. I feel like Teddy didn't know we couldn't really hear his music. Teddy didn't know how bad it sounded. And so he was hyped on his side. And I also felt like Babyface probably could not hear how bad it sounded to us either. So he couldn't even tell Teddy, your music sounds shitty. You know what I'm saying? That to me was cringy because I felt like he just didn't know. And he over there partying and dancing and whatever with the little background. I'm looking like y'all look dumb. It was cringy to me. And I felt bad. Like, how was no one there? Like, how was nobody in his camp watching the comment section? Because that's usually how you can figure out when there's an issue. Like on every other live, the way the artist has figured out something was wrong because they would see the comment section and they would then fix it accordingly. It took them too long to even realize what was being said in the comment section. And then when Teddy said, well, let's start over, I thought he meant let's start the live over because it can only be an hour. He was like, no, let's replay the same damn songs. For what? They still sound bad? Girl, I was just people looked at others' catalog and was ready, but not Teddy. I believe that too. They had old baby crying. Right? Who it was a baby? Who brought the baby? The backup dancer was working my nerves. His son had a camera crew on his sense of story. Really? That's why he had the damn towel and that jumpsuit on. I just cannot. It's like Daddy was getting blown up. I don't know about that. He had a back. Yes, he had a backup dance. He had somebody there who was dancing in the background, and it was just team too much. I hope Teddy Riley, his production, don't have the package. If they don't if they didn't before, they will now. Shannon, he was trying to do Chuck Woolery 2 and 2. Okay, I'm like, come on now. Teddy was not able to focus. If I feel like Teddy had to drink 4 Red Bulls and 2 Locos, okay, smoked a blunt, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and then came out like it's time to party. And I do think he had the best intentions of trying. He had the intention of trying to give a great show. The difference is we didn't ask for a show like that. We wanted just the music. We didn't need a concert. You know what I'm saying? I do think he had the right. I do think his intentions were in the right place. However, the execution of it was horrendous. Okay, it was just right. It just was not that. Um, all of those Generation X numbers. Teddy has like 6 kids. A couple of his kids was on the live in the comment section. I'm like, you didn't have not nan kid at your house to answer questions about how I feel like nobody there when the one lady it was it was a lady watching the live to try to see when Babyface commented to add him in. The dude then said, "You don't have to do that. It's fine." I'm looking like, no, no one there knew what to do. And at one point, she said, "Oh, I don't need to." Yes, you do. Y'all did not know how to add in Babyface. I'm like, it was crazy. It was just no one knew. It was Sasha. It was tied with all the bullshit. Go ahead, Mama Joyce. Plus, why Teddy act like we down in quarantine? I don't know. He must not be in America because I'm like, why is all those people, just there? And now people is up all time tonight looking at memes because it's just like, what else we gonna do? What else is there to do besides look at memes? It's just, honey, my show was not a part of the battle at all. He wasn't getting paid for that show. He could have broke a hip. Okay, I just it just made me, it just made me angry, and it was cringy, and I'm like, what the fuck does he not? It was accurate. It made my ears hurt. Babyface could have sung 10 to 12 songs with just him. Who did that? Was it T Pain? T Pain was who? Who? No, it was whoever. Somebody at one point was singing along with some of that stuff. That was kind of cool. I get that. I don't mind that too much or whatever. But Teddy was just. It was not what we wanted. It was not what we needed. Teddy even threw spaghetti and meatballs. Demetrius X, I'm gonna block your ass in a minute. Because I don't know if you're being funny or not. First of all, stop typing in all caps. Stop yelling at me. Don't do that. Babyface could have. Somebody put Demetrius in timeout. Babyface could have sung, and he wanted people to pay. We wasn't paying for that. I got secondhand embarrassment. Everyone did. Whoever battles next would have had that song. I feel like we needed this one failure. This we needed this one failure just to see what not to do next. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, it would have been a thing to where somebody else could have kept doing dumb things. I think when um my neighbor was having a party upstairs, just threw me off when Dream and Sean Garrett went back and forth and they kept the songs were going too long, that made them put a time limit on things. I think every time there's a live and something doesn't really, we see it's kind of weird, they fix it. The next rule would be no one needs to put on no live concert at a studio at all. Have your ass at home with your iPhone, your computer, or your laptop and play your songs. I feel like if these your songs, we seen um Sean Garrett was playing songs off of YouTube, and the sound was still fine. Girl, his outfit was fire, honey. He had a tracksuit, okay, a whole little tracksuit, and he should just, girl. I just could not. Tony was on Twitter being shady. Tony was in the comments on the live, and even she said, "Someone let me know when they play my song, cause I gotta go, cause I gotta cook dinner." I say, "Girl, I just um, I don't think they'll ever make anybody pay for this. I think when Teddy went on his own little tangent, saying how he was going to, IG couldn't be the only one getting paid to do this stuff, and I'm like, but no one's going to pay you to battle someone, especially if this is how you're going to do it. It's just we don't really care. Um, Hold on, y'all. I don't know if he even. I forgot what I was saying. We're gonna. Oh, Tony. No, that's not it. I don't remember. Um, it was song for song that he set it off. Or required me. Oh, him charge me. He can't charge us because no one's gonna pay for it. Even if he was, this would have been, maybe he wanted to perform and show people what they would get if they pay for something. And now I feel like no one will ever pay for it at all because you fucked up. You fucked up the church's money and nothing looked good about any of it. Um, I lost where I was on Tony been drinking tonight. Tony doesn't drink. I think Tony was just over it as well. No, Teddy was on it. It was so some white girl. It was something, and you could tell he was mad because when he was turning around, you could see him getting more and more upset as I think he realized he would look like a fool. I think that's what got him more upset. And I was hoping because they then ended the laugh but did not cut it off. I'm like, I want to hear them say something crazy. Okay, so I can talk about it later. But they were just mad that the sign was messed up. And even when they felt like, oh well, the phone has to be like held up, the phone can't sit on whatever they had to sit. No, I'm like, y'all ain't got no tripod. How you Teddy motherfucking Riley and you don't have no damn tripod? I don't get it. I have a couple tripods, okay, for different reasons, but I digress. But still, I felt like, why is the conversation who gonna hold the phone? Bitch, any of the 18 people in there. Anybody can hold the phone. Anyone can hold the phone. But the thing is, it should not be that difficult. I think Teddy Babyface didn't go over the rules beforehand, and they should have. Because that's true. Don Farrow. Because Teddy, like, how can we go? Like, do it has to be a minute and 30 seconds, or can we go up to 2 minutes? We don't need 2 minutes. That's not. We do not. We don't need more than 60 seconds per song. I think it should be 60 seconds per song, mainly because you have time to prepare these songs and get it right to where you want to play it at. Like, no one, because they don't. These lives also don't need to be 3 hours. They be long because people like, oh, let's play a whole three. No, we don't need 3 minutes. And when Teddy tried to say, let's do a song up to 2 minutes, I'm like, for what? Poor gay. We don't want that. Teddy was overconfident. He may have been. He may have been. Who do you believe Diddy requested at the beginning of all these producer battles? The reason he keeps brushing off Jermaine Dupri. Um, Diddy and Jermaine Dupri would be a good matchup, I think. But I also feel like, who's around Bad Boy? I think Diddy can go against Irv Gotti or somebody within the Murder Inc. realm. But I don't know. Puffy need to go do something else with himself. Anyway, Babyface I just missed it. Went over the rules. Teddy did not, because Teddy had drank four locos, had some Red Bulls, and he was just seeing too much. He was not prepared, and I thought he had the longest time to prepare. Babyface is knocked out sleeping. Right. Babyface came in his pajamas. Okay, let's make that clear. He came in his pajamas. He was very lax, not lax. He was very relaxed, and he was just effortlessly playing hits. He played his two hits, and even said when Teddy said, let's start over. He said, okay, we can play other songs. Okay, I have a whole plethora of songs that I can play if you want to do that. And I think Teddy had a set list of songs he was going to play live, and that was it. And I don't think it was just stupid. Tony said she had to make dinner. They were taking too long. They were. They, an hour in, and they had only played a total of 2 songs each. That was some bullshit. And then the bad part was, even with the 2 songs each that they played, Teddy's 2 songs both times sounded horrible, made my ears hurt. Okay, I don't want to hear it no more. Teddy was trying to post it on his website. I don't know for what. We're gonna watch it. I want a refund for this, and I didn't pay for nothing. I agree. I thought the reason these even came up was because everyone was home in May. I mean, right. So um Swiss and Tim have publicly said, verses would never be like a paid thing. It will always be on IG in whatever way, shape, or form. It will always be how it is. And they said because people are getting paid by the streams of these songs. So if you are a writer, a producer, or artist or whatever, you get some kind of credit, when these songs get played and used and all that stuff. So everybody's getting a little piece of the pie. Even if it's something as simple as more people follow you or more people do whatever. Okay, I don't know. But I mean, it was about trying to entertain the people, trying to make sure that people who are at home going their crazy had something to entertain themselves with. And I also like that they did not have the verses every day. They would have like two, at the most 3 a week. Like I did not want them to be every day. I want one on like a Wednesday, a Friday, and a Saturday. I think that's a good little thing. I hope next they get some female MCs, the female producers, or female writers, to do something. But I'm just, girl. Teddy had choreography for your song. He did, honey. A choreography, a hat, a scarf, a backup dancer, a little voice box machine. I just could not. And it was just team too much all the way around the board. And I'm like, I think Jesus need to go pray for Teddy. Right, Teddy at home right now, cussing everybody out. Okay, everyone is gonna get it with Teddy because, and they should. Oh, and they should because even though Teddy is the artist, whatever, I still feel like if you have a team of people around you and they're not advising you on what's going wrong, they all should be fired. That's what I think. Babyface was like, yeah, whatever. Well, let's just do this. Babyface was chilling. He was chilling. It is 1 minute per song. They were trying to do a 1.5 to 2 minutes. Okay, Teddy was trying to change every goddamn on thing. Um, Teddy knew the rules, trying to do things his way. And I think I feel like Teddy got what he deserved a little bit, a little bit. Not saying anyone deserves to be embarrassed or made like a fool of, but I feel like if he had intentions of doing extra things to get extra footage for his own stuff during this time when everyone is affected differently, you know what I'm saying, with what's going on, how bad it went for him, that's his fault. That's what you get. You know what I'm saying? If you have 4 mics because you were making 4 recordings to post it on 4 different streaming sites, that's your fault. You should have stuck to the plan, which was go live on the cell phone and the laptop. Okay, it's all on you. Um, my sister had virtual Zoom birthday party for her husband 2 hours. I don't even know what system they use, but I think Teddy had too many microphones, too many people, too many things plugged in. He had too much going on. And again, Teddy was not in a studio. Everybody else was in a studio or some little area where it was easy to just play the songs. Teddy was literally at a performance space. He was literally at a performance space. It could have been in one of his house. I don't know. But my point is, he was out here trying to do a whole show on IG Live. Okay. And this is not, that's not what it is. It didn't test this out before they went live. I don't think any of them do like IG Live tests like that. Mainly because you wouldn't want the people seeing, stuff beforehand. But I do feel like IG Live works one or two ways. And I also feel like, Timbaland and Swiss have done enough of these verses to know which programs, if any, that they're using to do these lives to tell one other person to use. I feel like Teddy just did too much in general. And he just said, I'm gonna do what I want and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And it's got fucked up. Who was the baby crying? Someone had said the baby was crying. I don't know. I wasn't there. The concept was a great idea. The concept works mainly because you have it was almost 500,000 people in that room. Okay, 500,000 thousand. When I glad look, it was over 400,000 when I looked and saw the numbers, but it kept getting lower and lower and lower because it was a bunch of bullshit. So I do feel like it's definitely a market for it. It's definitely a crowd for it. I don't think anybody should ever pay for it because it's not as if we are able to profit off of the lives or at all or whatever. It's just entertainment. No one can go anywhere. So, I just, Missy, if Missy does it, I don't know if Missy would do it as an artist. I think Timberland, no, not Timberland. Swiss said today, for anybody to even be eligible to do a versus challenge, you have to have at least 20 hits. That's why when they tried to do, not they, but when Pleasure P and Bobby Valentino tried to do their own little verses or whatever, it got shut down because neither of them have 20 hits. Neither of them. But I do feel like if Missy did one, I wonder would she do it as a producer? What would she do it as an artist? Because I do want um artists to go hit by hit. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be interesting or whatever. Just song by song. But I felt like Master P should have went against Manny Fresh. It should have been like No Limit hits versus Cash Money hits. But that's just me. But I do feel like the matches that Teddy, girl, not Teddy, that Swiss and Timberland is coming up with, I like it. But I do want more diversities where I just want some women to be included. There are many women songwriters, there are many women artists and producers. I want them to be included too. Um, I was scared for his team. He was livid. Teddy has a right to be livid, but then he does not. The reason Teddy does not have a full right to be livid is because I watched the live with Swiss Beats and Timbaland after the live was cut off, after Babyface then said it needs to be postponed again. And when Swiss and Timbaland was explaining things, they both said, we both told Teddy, you have too much stuff over there. You're doing too much. So he can be living at his stuff because the two people who organized this is telling you you're doing too much. Okay, you're doing too much. It'll be fine with an iPhone, which I'm sure Teddy has, and a computer. Teddy decided to do all of that. So he can only be living at himself. Truthfully. Actually. Apparently. Excuse me, what happened? I missed it. Somebody film it. Girl, look, Anastasia, girl, read the comments. um, what Teddy was trying to do was against the rules, and that's why he took the stupid. Yeah, he was. This is very, very true. I already knew this was not going to go well because one, Teddy Riley was doing too much with this. Two, Teddy Riley could not touch Babyface, and three, Babyface catalog. But look, I think they have two different kinds of catalogs. I feel like Babyface. I think of Babyface. I think of TLC. I think of Tony Braxton. I think of Boys to Me. I think of these different artists who I know he's ready for. But I also like Teddy because I remember Teddy's brand. They both are amazing. I do think that Babyface has more hits. But again, it depends on which songs they play. Okay, because based on each 20 songs, if if Babyface plays 20 songs that he thinks are hits, but we don't, he could lose. I doubt that happens. Okay, but I'm just saying, I just don't want people to downplay Teddy Riley's contribution to music. He, has done a lot too. It's just, it's just still some bullshit. Teddy couldn't be face heads up. He had to get a fresh beat band. He did something. And I'm like, for what? For what? Because you still ruined the whole thing. And I feel like even the two songs he played, he didn't play the he played like a live version of it, and I just didn't like it. Swiss Beats said he made phone calls and producers are scared to face Missy Elliott because Missy is a phenomenal beast, and not only within her own music, but music that she's produced for the people. I think the only person who could go against Missy maybe Puffy. Okay, because Missy used to be in a singer group called Sisters back in the day that was founded by Dalvin from Jodeci. Missy been around a long time. She's been working behind the scenes a long time, and um, Missy's a hard person to beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's I think we don't realize there's some artists who we don't even know that they made certain songs for other people. You know what I'm saying? So that's hard too. That's his karma. Yeah, sure. Hey Sam. Um, like, why do you have a whole production? Honey, cause he need Jesus. Missy has 20 hits on her own, let alone hit that she's written or produced for other artists. And I think that's the great part about the versus thing. They're picking people who we're not just hearing their music. We're hearing music that they've helped others, you know, write, produce, all that stuff. So I think that's the good thing about it. Missy would have been a doper. Yeah, it's still early. I don't think that. I think eventually, as people see, it's less about who lose and it's more about to celebrate music. I think people may be more interested in doing it. Like even with Swiss, with Lil Jon and Timbaland. No, Lil Jon and T Pain, they both said like it wasn't about who won or who lost. It was a win, for music, and that's I think when people get more into that thought of it, they'll get over, oh, I can lose. Um, a Cardi Nicki thing would never happen. It just wouldn't. And the reason it wouldn't is because it'll cause too much. The Barbs and Cardi gang, it'll be team too much. I don't want them to go against each other. And I don't think that either of them has 20 hits each at all. I know Cardi don't. Even though Cardi had a great album, I loved her Invasion Privacy album, but I don't think neither of them has enough records to go against one another. I mean, maybe Nicki and Lil Kim, but I think even that would start just too much beef within the crowds. So this is allowing people to do battle with all of their material with they being artists, songwriter. Well, yeah, I know that, but I who can go against Missy? That's just kind of tough. Um, and this is why I was saying to get rid of Teddy and scrap this whole thing. No, I do think if Teddy would have won against Babyface, it would have been great. It would have been the two songs Teddy played was hits. The sound was just crappy. I don't think there's anything wrong with Teddy going against Baby. I also agree that Jimmy Jam, Trey Lewis could have won against Baby in LA, but I feel like they may not want to do that. Missy Ship out of Dallas Austin, that'll be a good one. Yeah, I like that. Because Dallas Austin is an amazing producer as well. Missy should be a Grand Valley. I don't think there will be any like Grand. I think this versus thing is going to take on a life of its own. And it's going to go from like 3 times a week to twice a week, like once a month. And the once a month ones will probably be like the epic ones of it all or whatever. But I don't see it being like a we're going to stop doing them. I think this is a way for people because so both Tim and Swiss has said how this is a way for people to be educated about music. Like when they did the Jonta versus Neo, I had no idea who Jonta was, and then hearing the song that he's helped write and or produce, I was like, damn. Meaning you never know your favorite songs, who was the reason the song was created. So I do think they'll continue to do these until they just can't anymore. Um Teddy ain't win Teddy ain't never won live before. He hasn't. Um a lot of people got dressed to have fun. Teddy has his with Guy. Face was the 90s and 2000s. It was, but still like I like Teddy Riley. I think because I think of him mostly for the movie New Jack City. So maybe I need to get over that. But I mean, I just like, but yeah, Face absolutely. Face did the soundtrack to Wait and Exhale and Boomerang, and he wrote mostly all of Tony Braxton's first album. Those songs alone would be absolutely positively amazingly would beat anybody and just knock them out the water. Right, he was the guy in, yep, right, in Blackstreet. Teddy's King of New Jack Swing. He's behind so many hits. He really, really is. And it's just thing. Hey, Trey B. It's just thing of Diddy, Diddy and Jay Z. I don't think that's a good matchup. Only because Jay Z is more of an artist to me. Diddy is more of a producer to me. Um, so even though if it was well, it could be Diddy and Jay Z if it was Rock Nation versus Bad Boy, I get that. Um, Teddy has credit for MJ, Keith Sweat, right? So it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Candy would be interesting to hear. I don't think Candy would be interesting to hear, mainly because I don't think she has 20 hits, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Um, she has hits, but I don't think it'll be enough for a versus battle, but we shall see. Um, Mariah Carey, I would like for Mariah Carey to go up against who? Well, I don't know who Mariah Carey could be up against. Hazy to I. Neo and Missy. Would see Neo argue battle with Jonta. So that I mean, but he would have been good. Because I don't think there are any other female producers I can think of to go against Missy, but I would love for Missy to go up against another female. But I just want to see females in general included in this versus because if not, it'll be Rihanna versus Beyonce. I don't, you know what? First of all, I feel like during this whole package situation, we have not heard from Beyonce at all until like recently. The only reason I don't see Beyonce doing a versus is because Beyonce isn't going to let herself be loose enough to do it in that way. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that. But I do think that'll be the music itself would be cool, but I don't see Beyonce wanting to do that. Their show, they ask too much for Nicki. Yeah, it's a team too much. We don't want that. Neo can't face Missy. He just took an L. What's the? What did Neo lost? I can't. I think maybe he did. Well, I just lost my face. Hey, Riley is so very talented, but it's for fun. It is for fun, but I mean, oh, you know what? Mariah Carey versus Janet Jackson. That may be cool because they both have that. I would like. I would want Janet Jackson versus Mariah Carey. Their songs, like their hits, that would be amazing. They both, and I don't mean the voice of it all. I mean the song of it all. Okay. Um, I think that teaches so many youngins what they mean to know. And it's true because I'm, not that old, not that young. But, even hearing, just knowing what people have done, back when I was young and, hearing songs or whatever, even like a LL Cool J Face versus KRS One, you know what I'm saying, would be cool to me. I want some old head stuff in here too, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just me. Um, Lil Jon and T-Pain brought us the new Usher hit. I don't like the new Usher hit all the way. I mean, it's cool, but I'm like, I don't get it much. Um, Janet versus Beyonce or Madonna. The soul. Oh yeah, the soul food's out. Damn, he did do the soul food. Okay, all right. Babyface won. Okay, fine. Um, I was going for Babyface, but I just felt like everyone kept making it seem like, oh, Teddy gonna lose. I'm like, but he may play some hits. You know what I'm saying? He may. This. Um, it's all produce some Def Jam. I'm Def. 10 Babyface. Diddy versus Missy. Diddy versus Missy. I would want Diddy to go against somebody else who had their own like label. I feel like Diddy would have people from his label song. That's why I felt like if it was Bad Boy versus Rock Nation, Bad Boy versus Murder Inc., or that kind of thing, that may work better. Beyonce versus Ashanti, no, I don't think. I don't think Beyonce's music surpasses Ashanti, even though Ashanti has amazing hits. So I don't. I think that would be unfair. I think that'd be very very unfair. Um, that's just like team too much. Whitney and Mariah. We can't. Whitney dead though. It gotta be a live person. Um, but if somebody can play Whitney's music, that'd be good. Mariah cannot touch Janet. Well, see, it's not about the voice. There are songs of Janet that I prefer over songs of Mariah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not comparing the voice because I do think Mariah Carey sings completely, above top notch over Janet. However, if I had to put Janet's Pleasure Principles up against Mariah Carey's Honey, I would pick Pleasure Principle. Pleasure Principle by Janet because I'm different. But that's just me. Babyface had me cracking up trying to get Teddy's attention. Look, when Babyface was like, Teddy, somebody get Teddy. Can somebody get Teddy to hear me? Teddy, can you hear me, Teddy? And I'm like, Teddy on his shit. Teddy over there cussing people out. He's going off. Teddy can't hear nothing. But it was funny because I felt like Babyface was like over it at that point. I think Babyface knew this has to be postponed. And he was trying to get Teddy's attention to do that, but he couldn't. And I feel like people are probably calling Teddy, and he would just it was just a bunch of chaos. So I do feel like um Babyface was like, we should just postpone this shit. Brandy versus Monica, Brandy will win, but I like it. Um, See if Whitney was still here, Mariah versus Whitney it would be amazing. It really, really, really would. But feel like Whitney would win because I'm Your Baby Tonight versus what's it, Butterfly. I would prefer I'm Your Baby Tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I like them both. Carrie Hilson versus Sierra. I think that's unfair because Carrie Hilson only has like 5 hits. Sierra has a good 20 number like singles that can go on. I don't think Carrie Hilson has that. Now I think Carrie Hilson has written for people. So that may be different. I don't think Sierra is a writer for people. So that would be kind of weird. Um, Ben said Missy and Ludacris. Missy and Ludacris. I like that. Till Vincent is a good one. Okay. That's Diddy versus Dr. Dre. I think people have been saying that Dr. Dre that would be good. I feel like Dr. Dre don't want to get into it though. I feel like he just does. He maybe wouldn't want to, just be in it. So that may be weird. Um, I don't care who will win between Teddy and Babyface. Just listen to them hit. And I think that's the thing. No one is really looking for like who's gonna win between the artists, but just hearing the songs is what takes you back to a moment. It makes you laugh. It can make you cry, but it brings up some kind of emotion or whatever. And it's a good ass time. And it's cool to see two producers, two legends in the game, kind of just, you know what I'm saying, feed off the energy of each other. That's why I say the best live to me was Lil Jon and T Pain, and also Neo and Johnson, because those both were two examples of the two people versing each other, but making it fun. It wasn't crazy. The music was amazing, and it was as much of a show as you could get. And I wish that Teddy would have allowed that to happen tonight without him thinking about the production of something to be made for money to be made, you know, on the back end. I think Teddy was like, if I can't get paid on the front end, through IG, whatever, I'm gonna make my money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he missed the whole point of that angle. This is like, this is not about anybody making money in that aspect of it. And I think that was, guys, to sit your ass down. Diddy versus JD. Diddy and JD would be good. So Def that would be cool because those are two great things. Ashanti versus Carrie Hilson, maybe for their writing. Eh, I don't know. I don't think Carrie Hilson it depends. I don't know who they've written for, so I think that would determine if it would be a good thing. Um, Diddy versus Dre, maybe. Um, yeah, Diddy will work better for a battle of the labels. Yeah, I think there should be when they did. Um, who was that went against? Who went against? When they did Manny Fresh versus who did Manny Fresh go against? I can't remember right now. Who did Manny Fresh go against? Whoever it was, I don't know, but I think Manny Fresh should have won against somebody from No Limit, like somebody else from a record label. That's why I didn't really like that one that much. I felt like it wasn't an even because all he played was Scott Storch. Duh. I thought all he played was was really just like um big time and stuff. I can't think of whatever, but I think he would have been better against what I'm saying, somebody else from a label who was out at that time. Okay, hit for hit, but that's just me. Um, I love the title. Yeah, I have to think of a good title for this thing. Um, no, that's not. See now, I'm seeing the crazy comments now. I'm seeing the crazy. Oh, right, Scott Storch. I forgot. Um, what? Oh, Erica versus Jill Scott, Jilly from Philly. I think that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Yes. I don't want Lauren Hill because Lauren Hill gonna be late. And Lauren Hill technically just had like one album. So I would not want that, but I would definitely want Jill Scott and Erica Badu. I would love that. Vivian Green and Melanie Fiona. Tamar, no, not Tamar. Tamar beat the too damn loud. I thought the Neo producer guy was good. Jonta was his name. Um, Manny was more of a regular producer. Manny was a great producer for his era, for his city, for his states, for that region. And I felt like Scott Storch had such all over the board hits. It was like almost unfair. You know what I'm saying? Almost unfair. Um, Jodeci versus Drew Hill. I guess. But I feel like Drew Hill is a whole different group now, so I don't know. Tony Braxton versus Anita Baker. Anita would win. I love Anita's music. If I had to pick, I think me and a friend I always asked about like Anita Baker versus like Aretha Franklin, and I think I always pick Anita Baker because I just love her. Oh, and I'm no Anita Baker versus Sade is a matchup we always do. Like one got to go, but I think it was those two. Manny went hard on Scott Storch's path. Manny was like, yeah, he went hard as Scott. I mean, he brought up Scott's drugs issues, hooker issues. It was bad. I felt awkward watching because Manny had made like ad libs and like little intros or whatever talking about stuff. I was like, oh, it was kind of crazy. I felt awkward. Because he was, and people was like, I'm like, do they why like this not a battle like it was, yeah. I was like, oh Lord Jesus. Um made me go crazy. Music Soul Child versus Maxwell, maybe. Luke versus Trick Daddy. Oh, now see, yes. I can't pronounce this person's name, but the last name is Marie. Rodney Jerkins versus Dark Child. That would be good. I would prefer producers and stuff who's made stuff. I don't want too many artists who don't have enough longevity or enough albums to make it happen. I think SWV versus Escape may be good, but they may only have. I don't think Escape has 20 hits. That would you want to pick an artist or a producer or a writer who has written, produced, or has songs to where you have no idea which 20 songs they're gonna pick for a Jodeci, for a Drew Hill, for a who else did this might say? As the Escape, I feel like they have only had about 20 hits. And so at that point in time, we know what songs they're gonna play. So I think it's unfair. The greatness of these battles that we've been seeing is when they're playing these songs that we had no idea or we forgot that they had something to do with. So say hell no, Escape don't have 20 hits. And again, Swiss and them said the bare minimum requirement to even be asked to be on verses is you have to have at least 20 hits. Because I want someone who has like 100 hits because I have no idea which 100 they're gonna play. But if you pick Tamar versus Ashanti, you kind of know which 20 songs it's gonna be. If it's 20. You know what I'm saying? It has to be somebody to where you have no idea what it's gonna be. Right. Brady's album Full Moon, amazing. I like Full Moon, I like Aphrodisiac, I liked all of Brady's albums. Okay, so it just depends. Yeah, 20 hits, and I think the 20 hit rule to me makes sense because if not anybody can say, oh yeah, Missy and Pharrell. Missy and Pharrell. I think Timbaland probably won't battle anymore, mainly because him and Swiss the Beats did the first one. I think Timbaland and Swiss Beats are trying to stay as the organizers of it versus them themselves being in the battle because they've already battled each other. And I think it's smart to have two standalone entities who can kind of judge, without being unfair. So I don't think either Swiss Beats or Timbaland would ever um be in it or whatever. Because that's just, what it is. Hey Donovan. Love how you are breaking things down. I be breaking stuff down here and that's what I do. But yeah, but I Missy, what yeah, I think someone else said Dallas Austin too. But yeah, they have to pick people who have at least I think it should be at least 40 hits. And that's usually who they've been picking. They haven't really been picking anyone who was the easy. I think the only one they picked that was in my opinion, not up for the task, and this is no shade, was Manny Fresh. Based off who they had him go against. I think it was an unfair battle for Manny Fresh and Sky Storch. Because Sky Storch has done so much music for everybody. Everybody. And even though Manny is a legend, within his own right or whatever, I still feel like he wouldn't be able to win that at all. Brian Michael Cox is a great producer. Like he's an absolute, he's a great producer. You may not know him by name, but you've definitely heard his music or him stuff he's done around these parts. Alicia Keys versus Maya. Maya, no. Maya don't have 20 hits. No. What about gospel artists? I thought about that, but I don't. I think the only reason they would probably not put a gospel artist in is because they wouldn't want people to not tune in, and it kind of is a diss to gospel art. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Um, Me personally, I don't know 20 gospel artist songs that people can go against. Now, if they have somebody who's written, I don't know, but that's just me. Kurt Franklin versus Fred Hammond, that'd be a good one. Missy Goodwin on her own songs alone, but her pen game is strong. Yeah, and I think it's just, it just depends on what a hit is considered to some people. So I don't know. White Wyclef. Dalan for making a band. Where is he at these days? He's probably somewhere still making a band. But yeah. But I've been on here for too long, y'all. And it's after midnight and I'm tired. So I think we've all come to the conclusion that Teddy Riley has taken a legendary loss in this thing called Versus. And if and when the Verses come back, okay, we will have another discussion about what happens. But I want everyone to have a good night. I will talk to y'all later. And I'll try to go live one day this week since I'm still at home working from home. And be safe, wash your hands, don't go out, don't cough on nobody. Get y'all some Lysol wipes and stuff. I love you all, love you all, love you all. Peace and blessings. Gotta go. Now I can't end it. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, bye.